The ravages of Mother Nature, fires, mudslides, hurricanes, and tornadoes. It's hard to take your eyes off the pictures, but now that 3 tornado chasers were killed in Oklahoma last week, some media outlets are questioning whether the pictures are worth risking lives for.
The Oklahoma landscape is scoured again.
We've seen a lot of video from storm chasers these past few weeks.
Right there, tornado on the ground.
And storm chasers like these are getting closer than ever.
Right, if you don't go south, we're gonna die!
They lived, but 3 other veteran storm chasers died last week, including National Geographic scientist Tim Samaras. By all accounts, Samaras was cautious and, in his own words, knew tornadoes were dangerous.
On one hand, they are incredibly beautiful. On the other hand, these powerful storms can create devastating damage.
Tim, his son, and a colleague were in Oklahoma last Friday when a tornado took a sudden turn. Here's what's left of their large SUV. But while Samaras may have been careful, the Weather Channel reports that hundreds of inexperienced storm chasers and thrill seekers are out on the roads during violent storms.
People are in the way of this tornado. It has turned into a sport that is going to kill people.
In fact, everyone who died last Friday was in a vehicle. The Weather Channel's own storm chasers had a near miss.
The tornado threw us about 200 yards off the highway into a field. Our airbags all deployed.
Meteorologist Mike Bettis says he's learned a lesson, but one analyst says viewer expectations drive chasers to take risks.
It's no longer pictures of tornadoes that people want. It's video of debris or buildings blowing up or trees being blown around. So people are taking, I think, big chances.
Big chances that chasers are willing to take as long as there is a market for the footage. Well, that's true. Here I've seen that a million times and I can't keep my eyes off it. It's riveting. But the big point is here that there are a lot of yahoos out there. The Weather Channel did this analysis of people. Those 3 that killed were legitimate scientists working for the National Geographic, but they had this pinpoint map showing where all these storm chasers were, and they're making money off of it, and we're the ones buying it. But what are we going to do? Say no? I mean, it's you know, you get that kind of video, you're going to use it.
You know, my first thought was, hey, you're the scientist, so you know it's coming. Go lock the cameras down and get out of there. You know, I mean, if it's the video that's something that you want, then you have a 50-50 chance of getting it in the car or out of the car. This is putting people's lives at risk, and it's ridiculous. And I hope to God that, you know, some of the entities that hire folks, I'm not talking about the other people who are independent, do not put pressure on those employees to come back with bigger and better, quote unquote, video.
Most of them aren't employees. They're these freelancers.
I know. So,
well, you know, it's one thing if someone, a professional or self-styled professional, is out to make money, like any kind of paparazzi might, and is willing to take risks and do it. It's a problem that endangers safety workers and others, but that's one thing. It's another thing when just amateurs, regular folks with their camera phones are out doing this. I notice at WBZ, and I don't know if other stations do it, I bet they probably do, when there's bad weather, say, hey, send us your pictures or video of the storm, but please don't take any risks. Maybe that caveat, that warning, has to be amplified by us as part of this compact going forward.
Well, and of course, the use of this footage is increasing the number of people going out there and getting it, because it looks like a TV show. It looks like a video game. What can the harm be? And if it starts bearing down on me, I'll just get in my car and get out of there. It's not that simple, and people need to understand that.
But I don't know how you can make a rule about this, you know, because it is riveting. I mean, I watched those tornadoes. I was glued to the television set. So if someone comes to the station with this great footage, you're going to say, well, no, we're not going to. We're not going to take it because you might be injured the next time. You're going to take it. So I don't know really how you can police this.
I don't know. You know, Matt Lauer is suggesting maybe the news media needs to be a little bit more specific about who they take it from, so they're not encouraging.
I think they'll take it from the people with the best pictures.
You're going to take great footage.